Hey, what's up you guys? Bloody Jacob here to finally bring you a review of the most recent episode of Van Helsing on Syfy, which is episode 9 of season 4 called No I in Team.
I'm Sylvia Saska. And I'm Jen Saska. And we're the Saska sisters. Get a part of this!
Bloody Jacob here, meeting my icon, Catherine Isabel here.
Scrub the little butt down there. It's Bloody with 2 E's.
Bloody Jacob, for sexy, awesome, exclusive content. And actually a for real friend of the Saskas.
Yeah, we love him! Support his stuff!
Please support your local artists. Please.
Yeah.
Yes, I know this review is extremely late. In fact, another new episode is airing tomorrow night. But I've just been very busy lately, especially this most recent weekend, when I would usually get home from work and watch and do the video on the show. But I went to Chicago, attending the Days of the Dead horror convention there. Did a couple of videos on that if you want to take a look. Incredible experiences with the Saska sisters and others. So that and the follow-up from that just kind of consumes my life along with getting back to work and everything. And so I did still want to make sure though that I got to this at some point, because I never want to see the day where I missed an episode or doing a video on the episode at least or something. Because I've been following it from day one and I plan on keeping that up as long as I am physically able. And you guys know I have kind of had a distaste for certain points of this season. The lack of Vanessa not being fully gripped by parts of the Violet and Jack stories, and that's still kind of the case. I mean, I am getting to like Jack. I mean, I think Nicole Menounos is doing a nice job so far. I think this episode definitely helped her case a bit. I do find her to be more fleshed out character than Violet thus far. But still, it still kind of bugs and bothers me that Vanessa hasn't really been in much of this season, and kind of like the breaks in between her episodes I found kind of odd. Like I know we had her in the premiere, then there's like 1 or 2 episodes without her. We've seen her again, the whole Axel thing. Then there's like 3 episodes without her, and then we got the of course that great Metamorphosis episode 7, one of the best of the whole show. But now here we are in episode 9 and going on to episode 10, and it doesn't look like we'll be seeing her in that either. So it's going to be about what, like another 3 straight. Or are we only going to see her in the last episode or 2 or something? I don't know. Again, I know the whole show doesn't have to revolve around or come down to Vanessa, and I do appreciate Jonathan Lloyd Walker and the other writers giving the other characters more time. I get that point of it. But it doesn't change the fact that Vanessa is, the lead character, so I thought. And, it's probably coming from some favoritism as well. Vanessa is by far my favorite character on the show. Kelly Overton, she's been my main, driving force. And of course, I love everybody. What a great crew they are, you guys are, and stuff like that. So I'm not trying to undermine the work you're putting into it. I'm just saying from my fan perspective, when I'm really enjoying it, or maybe not quite as much, and that's all I'm trying to convey here. So I'm sorry if I sound rude at any point or anything, but I don't know, Kelly Overton's acting is so strong, and we're so emotionally attached to Vanessa, and then we have this big storyline with Dracula finally starting, and then all of a sudden there's like a 3 or 4 episode break. I just don't get that pacing idea. I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to get the ratings up a little bit as much as I can. And I definitely hope we at least get like another 5th and final season or something, but they're kind of dipping a little bit, and I don't want it to leave off with, some kind of other cliffhanger, or not a resolution to Vanessa's story, or have some other big setup and not be able to explore it as much. I don't want to see the show get canceled at all. I don't know, it's just that I'm not overly into it right now without Vanessa, and I feel bad saying that, but because it went from like one of the greatest episodes of the whole show with the Metamorphosis one, and then just nothing about it after that, besides Violet and Jack sort of trying to find the other pages and stuff like that, but that feels kind of drawn out too, honestly. And I don't know, I just feel like Violet and Jack are a bit forced right now. Like, it feels almost like a spin-off show right now, because we really don't see many of the original characters in general either. I mean, we're seeing Axel here and there, but I haven't seen Julius in a while. I don't think we're going to see him until episode 10. Who knows about Doc? Flesh is kind of resolved at this point, which is alright. I don't know, I just kind of, we got that big Sia Helfer and Vanessa thing, and kind of want to see more of that, right? If they're trapped in some sort of realm together, let's see that, but that's fucking awesome. I feel like I could have paced it differently, not spaced it out so much. I mean, I get, like, leaving that cliffhanger for, like, an episode, maybe 2 in between, but after that, you gotta know the fans want to see what the hell's going on. But I don't know, I mean, I'm hoping for the best. I'm still having faith in where the season might end up. I'm sure whenever we see him again, it's going to be pretty fucking wicked. But again, I'm just trying to be honest. And this wasn't a bad episode either. In fact, I think it might be the best that we've had without Vanessa. Although the Miles and Miles episode wasn't too bad either. But I think that and this one were both pretty good. As good as they could be without Vanessa. I mean, again, I do think Nicole Menounos is doing a nice job. I probably butchered her last name, but I am getting somewhat, I don't know if I want to say fully attached yet, but I am somewhat interested in caring for her a bit. Kind of, I don't know if we needed a full episode all about her, though. About her origin, or, the initial outbreak and such, which is good, and more than Fear the Walking Dead ever showed us when, shit started happening there. But again, I feel like they could have spliced this with, her traveling in the present or something like that. I don't know, and sort of cut down on the amount of episodes to cover it, but I will say, though, it was filmed pretty well. I mean, it kept up with it kept it very engaging, with the chaotic nature of everything initially happening, the panic, the paranoia, them being a part of that, college team, what happened to their coach, them holding up in a hotel, that, stranger vampire in the black jacket that kept actually trying to sort of help them, or at least prevent them from being directly killed. I don't know if we're ever going to see them again. I mean, it'd be interesting if Jack actually had a connection with, like, this vampire with, like, an unknown agenda or something. I don't know if we're ever going to see that guy again. But, it could just be, like, a difference of, clan type stuff as well, who knows. Or it could be someone sent from, Neil McDonough or something. But all the actresses did a pretty good job, especially Shelley, the actress who played Shelley. And you kind of get the layers to, their feelings through each other throughout the episode. And the scene on the roof, the last scene on the roof, was actually pretty good. It did sort of, hit home, at least to a good extent that it wanted to, anyway. With them sharing a kiss before she, she kills herself because she was bitten and everything. And visually, it looks pretty good as well. Again, the camera work is all really good throughout the episode, kind of doing some, like, one-shot, kind of sequences of them trying to sneak through. I noticed. I thought that worked really well. So again, not bad. I did like this episode. Again, this is probably the happiest I've been with a Vanessa-less episode in a couple, anyway. But I do think I gotta get back to, like, the main, thing going on here at some point. But yeah. So overall, I'm giving this episode like an 8.5 out of 10. I think that's a pretty fair way to go. If there's anything else about you want to talk about, we definitely can. And there wasn't anything unexpected in the episode, though. I mean, it wasn't anything we could have figured, that we wouldn't have figured that she went through. So I guess that's one drawback with it. But again, it's kind of an argument of how necessary a whole episode on her was. But I do like Jack a good bit. So yeah, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you. Sorry about that. And I'll catch you guys next time, maybe. And peace.